Welcome to this guide on Title III, Part A, Immigrant Children and Youth in CCISD. Starting school in a new country is a big step for any family. It is a time of major transition, and it's completely normal to have questions about how everything works. We designed this guide to explain exactly what this extra support is, who it is for, what that support might look like in practice, and how your family can partner with the school to help your child feel welcome, learn, and succeed. Going to a new school in a brand new country can be a significant transition. The language, the daily routines, and the people might all be completely new to your child. To act as a reassuring roadmap for this support program, we are going to cover 5 main topics: a welcome to the guide, defining what immigrant children means in this context, how the funding works, what the support looks like, and finally, your rights and partnership. Starting with Section 1, Title III, Part A provides a very special welcome and support system designed specifically for students who are new to schools in the United States. This is a federal program, meaning the funding comes directly from the U.S. Department of Education. From there, it flows down through the Texas Education Agency and finally reaches CCISD. The most important thing to take away here is that this program is entirely about welcome and support. Now, let's move to Section 2, Defining Immigrant Children. To understand who receives this support, we need to know that the phrase immigrant children and youth has a highly specific meaning when it comes to school funding under Title III. The student is counted in this group if they meet 3 specific requirements. First, they are between the ages of 3 and 21. Second, they were not born in one of the 50 states, Washington, D.C., or Puerto Rico. Because Puerto Rico is included as part of the U.S. here, a child born there is not counted in this specific group. And third, the student has not attended school in the United States for more than 3 full school years. We want to be very clear about what this temporary funding label means and, more importantly, what it does not mean. This label is strictly for school funding and planning, and it is removed once a student has been in U.S. schools for 3 years. Schools do not ask about and do not report a family's immigration or citizenship status. Also, this is not the same as the Emergent Bilingual program, and it's completely different from the Migrant program. That brings us to Section 3, How Funding Works. Title III, Part A, actually has 2 separate parts. One part supports students who are learning English, and there is a distinct, separate part specifically dedicated to immigrant children and youth. So how does the district get this money? A district receives these immigrant funds when it experiences a meaningful increase in the number of immigrant students enrolling. These funds are then used exclusively to pay for extra support to help those students. There's a very important rule guiding this, known as supplement, not supplant. In plain language, this just means Title III money must add to what the district already provides, rather than taking its place. The goal is to give immigrant students something extra, while carefully protecting the regular resources that every single student receives. Moving to Section 4, What Support Looks Like. Because this extra support is carefully built around the student to create a welcoming environment, families might not always see it directly. It often happens through extra help, tailored learning materials, and a welcoming school environment. This support can take many forms. For example, it might include a helpful introduction to U.S. school routines. It often covers tutoring, mentoring, and academic or career counseling. The funds also provide for specially trained teachers and aides, specialized books, learning materials, and educational software. It even extends outside the classroom to family literacy nights, outreach programs, and community partnerships. In CCISD, all of this works closely alongside the multilingual education department. That means a student can receive English as a second language support right at their home campus, or participate in dual language programs. It also means that schools can provide interpreters or translated information at meetings to make sure families are always kept in the loop. Finally, let's look at Section 5, Your Rights and Partnership. As a family, it is vital to know that in the United States, every single child has the right to a free public education, no matter where they were born. You also have the right to communicate with the school in a way you understand. You can absolutely ask for an interpreter or for translated materials. And please know that these requests, along with any questions you have, are normal and completely welcomed. Furthermore, the private information used to count students for this program is kept strictly confidential for school planning, and it is permanently removed after 3 years. We truly want to partner with you, but you do not have to do everything all at once. Some realistic steps you can take include simply reading school messages, keeping your contact information updated, and asking for language support when you need it. You can also attend family events, share your child's earlier school records, and always feel free to contact the CCISD Multilingual Education Department if you need guidance. Starting fresh takes a lot of courage, but we want you to know that your family belongs here. This program is just one of the ways we ensure your child feels supported and ready to grow.
Thank you for spending time with us today. Parent 101 is a parent and family engagement initiative from CCISD Federal Programs, created to help every family feel informed, included, and supported. Explore every Parent 101 guide anytime at ccisd.net/parent101. And if you'd like to help shape the work we do, your voice matters. Share your thoughts through our survey at ccisd.net/federal programs. Because together, your voice helps us go farther.